Hello guys, how are you doing? So, welcome back to my reactions, and as you can see I'm going to watch episode 9 of the 4th season of Fate Kaleid today. So this last episode was quite interesting. It made us understand a bit more about this current situation and explained a lot about the Ainsworths and what their plan is. So after hearing all of that, I really can't look at them as bad guys anymore. They're basically doing whatever they can in order to save their worlds, but that kind of implies that they need to sacrifice Miu. So that's basically their best chance, I guess. But I really hope that doesn't end up happening and that Ilya decides to search for a way to save the world without having to rely on the Holy Grail. Because yeah, this is going to be a really hard decision for her, and I'm quite curious to see what she's going to be deciding in this episode as well, because we saw in the preview of the last episode that she's going to make this decision. But yeah, it's not going to be easy at all, and I'm quite curious to see what's going to be happening from now on. I'm really hoping that they find a way out of this without having to sacrifice Miu. And right now, as I said, I can't really look at the Ainsworths as exactly bad guys, because they're doing everything they can to save their own world, so that's something that they need to do. But yeah, hopefully they manage to work together, even though that's probably not going to happen, but that would be probably a good idea for Ilya and the others who work with the Ainsworths to find like some other way to do it. But yeah, I don't see that happening. They're probably going to be disagreeing with some things, and Ilya, I'm not really expecting Ilya to give up on Miu, but she's going to have to go through this decision of deciding on which one to save, like Miu or the world. So that's a really big decision to make, and of course it might be a bit obvious that she would be mostly interested on saving an entire world, but at the same time she's not going to give up on Miu, that's for sure. So really wonder what's going to happen. It's definitely going to be really interesting to see these remaining episodes, as the story just became a lot more serious. So yeah, either way, we'll see what happens. So hope you guys are ready, and let's start the episode. Yeah, this question. This was such a big revelation as well. We had such a like some really fun moments at the start with Ilya once again as this stuffed animal trying to like fight against Rin and Luvia, or try to make them go back, or their minds going back to their bodies. But yeah, that didn't happen yet, so I wonder if that's going to happen in this episode or not. But we'll see. Either way, it would be really funny to see them in the stuffed animals before that happens. Just because I really like to see those two complaining to each other all the time. It's really hilarious to see the relationship. But yeah, we got a lot of fun episodes. Or at least these past two episodes were really fun. And now it just became a lot more serious, so we'll see. I really like where this is going. It's like right now I can't really look at them, at anyone, as bad people. Because they're basically doing what they can to save their world. And of course, Ilya and the others are trying to take Miu away, and since she's a big key to this mission of saving the world, of course they're not going to be happy about them, so they're basically enemies. Yeah. I wonder if Miu knows about this. Ooh, a drill? It's a flower. It's something. Alright then. It's like a projection or something. They're basically showing it to them. Yeah, projection. Hmm. Yeah. Apparently it's bigger than that. Hmm. Damn. Hmm. Create a new world. Hmm. Oh, really? Damn. So they want to adapt themselves to the new world. It was really big. Hmm. So they're trying to adapt to this new world instead of trying to save it or return it to how it was. I wonder if there's another way. Damn. Oh, that's why she was dressed like that. Okay. That was the assassin card. Yeah, that's a lot to take in. What if all of these people went to the other worlds? I'm not sure if that would be a thing, but it would be a way to save everyone. Oh, yeah. Damn, this moment. Showing a bit more of when they met. Yeah. It's hard, but she needs to figure something. Well, damn. Alright then, that's sword. I'm assuming that's a sword. But yeah, I'm kind of wondering if Miu is aware of this. Believe she is, but not sure. Yep. Yeah, that was really funny. That's not so fun. They can't sing like this. Oh, he's there. Damn. This just became a lot more interesting, to be honest. It already was, but with this situation, damn. There's a lot to think about. What's that big sword? The one she used before, right? Oh, it's the one that Gilgamesh used before, at the end of season 3, right? I think it is. At the final battle. On Taskuro. Yeah, a lot happened. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. That's kind of like a selfish way to think. They should try and save both. Damn. Wonder what she's trying to do. Yeah, that's the thing. In her view, because she doesn't know anyone in this world, she's her friend after all, so. And those who are here as well, fighting. Damn. Yeah, like I said, a lot happened. Hmm. Yeah, I can understand her. She's really important, so it's not like she's going to choose something other than her precious friend. That's probably true. But we saw this happening before and didn't go that well for Gilgamesh. Yeah. Casually showing a bit of the underboobs of Luvia. She has a lot on her head right now. What is he actually doing? Really? He's actually spanking her. Oh my god. That's a bit mean. Damn, this guy. Of course it does. We already know you enough. For Erica. I mean, she's not like acting too well, but it's not entirely her fault. Hmm. Oh damn. She's going to be able to see the fight? Damn. I can't give up on her. Yeah. It's like these Ainsworth people look objectively at something, but they have no emotion at all. Kiritsugu. Yeah. Yep. I really like this part. Yep. Damn. Really nice to see this out of Kuro. Maybe suffering so much as well. Hmm. Damn. She did it again. Make her stab herself. That's a really strong power. Damn, Ilya. Holy. Man, this situation. Oh, that was a decoy. Assassin's power. Yeah. Damn. Was afraid for a while. You should try to save both. But she also understands their position. Yeah, exactly. But need to find another way. So she's going to save both. Yep. That's the right decision. That's the decision I wanted. Now it's a matter of figuring it out. Damn. Need to try. Man, this moment really was really emotional. That moment when she said she was going to try to save both, that really affected me. And I was really happy by that. Also have a different ending. That was a really good episode. That's for sure. This ending though, it's really good. That's so adorable. This was a really well made moment. Oh, not the preview. Oh, damn. Things are going to get wild from now on. To the princess side. Okay, this episode was really good. Probably my favorite one of this season so far. Mostly because we got to understand a lot more about the situation with the world and what exactly was the wish that the Ainsworths were going to make. Apparently, they were basically seeking for humanity to survive in this new world, so they weren't trying to save the world and try to avoid the collapse of it, but instead try to adapt to the new one. But yeah, that would mean that Mew would get sacrificed, and probably there wouldn't be any Magecraft left in that world as well. But yeah, that's not going to happen for now, since Ilya is now really committed into saving both the world and Mew. And I really like that decision. That whole moment at the end was really beautiful to watch. And I just loved everything that happened in this episode. It was really well done. And now it's just a matter of figuring out how to do it and how to save both the world and Mew. And apparently Mew is going to gain some willpower, and like she's probably going to want to help as well. She's not going to just stay there and hope that things work out. So yeah, that's going to be really nice to see. Hopefully Rin and Luvia also return to their original state, basically their minds return to their bodies as soon as possible, because they need all the help they can get to achieve this. And even though they are committed into saving the world as well, I don't think Angelica and Beatrice and Darius are going to accept that. They're probably going to not believe that it's possible, and they're still going against Ilya and the others, and they're probably only going to think about Mew, and that's the only like basically that Mew is the only way that they can achieve this. So they're probably going to stick to that idea. They're not going to believe in these girls. So that's why these whole fights are going to happen most likely. But I'll have to see it to completely like understand it. I guess I basically need to watch all of these episodes to completely see how things are going to work out. But yeah, it's definitely going to be really interesting to see all of this. Really curious about this next episode as well, because it's getting more and more serious by each episode. And right now we have a lot of action going on. So I'm really curious about which way they're going to find to save this world. It's probably going to take a lot, but yeah, we'll see that in the next episode. It's definitely going to be great to see it. So hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. And if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. So take care, guys.